this is one of the reasons why I never got caught up in my careers based on rings, because I knew that even if you get it, and they always say they can never take it away, but they could discount it. And I'm like, well, what's the point of wrapping my whole mind and career and efforts around something that y'all gonna change up? So different rings mean different things. You didn't get a ring.
No.
I was on some sorry ass teammates.
Throw them all under them.
Right. Start with me.
What do you mean different rings?
So the rings,
championship ring
all right. So a championship ring, are they all the same, or are they all created equal?
All the championships?
Or bubble rings come into play.
Bubble ring
that was an
definitely
easy
don't count.
road to a championship because everybody was heard. Like, do you look at rings differently based on who gets some and what gets them? And one of the examples Just Blaze sent me was Giannis's 1 ring versus KD's 2 rings. Another example is LeBron got 4, but
Steph.
somehow, some way, we look at Steph's 4 different than LeBron's 4. So break it on down, Just Blaze.
I mean, it's a no-brainer. We already know that Giannis' 1 ring means more than KD's 2.
I know it does.
Because KD had to run and team up to get his after getting spanked by the Golden State Warriors. He ran to them because he wanted to see what it felt to be like to be a champion.
Do you watch this on SportsCenter? Is it animated or not? Is this cartoon?
No, this is real life.
This is real conversation. You think like this?
Yes.
You really
this is real life.
I teamed up with you.
Yeah, because it happened in real life. I seen it. I saw it.
What do you mean? They always switch teams.
Giannis did it. Giannis stood 10 toes down and went through the grind.
And got less.
Yes, because he went through the grind.
Oh, that's the
and
grind.
fought through it. Didn't run for help.
But
Please
they brought
save
all
me.
these kids,
Save me.
They brought all these guys in around him, Blaze.
You said who?
They brought in players.
He was still the guy.
But still.
They brought in help. Nobody's ever going to fault you for bringing in help. But Giannis did. Giannis could have left and joined the Warriors, or could have left and joined other people.
He gave. I heard that Dirk ring come in there.
That Dirk ring.
That Dirk ring.
Loves the Dirk ring, or like the Steph 2022 ring. That's probably his best ring because like he was by himself. Like he showed up in the fourth quarter. Yeah, it's better than the KD rings, and it's better than the first ring where we saw it. Was Iggy got the MVP. Yeah, so it's like that's the ring we all respect.
That ring, to be honest.
Or like LeBron's. If we're gonna respect any of LeBron's rings, it's gonna be the Cleveland joint. Yeah. He went back and they didn't have a super team, and he brought us a championship back. So there is levels to the respectability to these rings.
LeBron has one respectable ring.
I'm with you.
This sounds crazy.
They're all professional.
This is disgusting.
This is crazy.
One ring. How do you
This is
compare
crazy.
and beat the other guy that
A
has
ring's
2
a
rings?
ring.
But he also had
A ring
the
is a
MVP.
ring.
There's
2 MVPs with those 2 rings. I know he went to another team, but who didn't go to another team? Garnett went to Boston.
Yeah.
The Lakers did it. The Bulls did it. They all did
Lakers always
So
bought
you
a
put
team.
all rings on the same level?
Professional sports rings,
That's what
What I'm
absolutely.
saying is,
Absolutely.
You can't put one above.
Trip was making both arguments.
Whose ring do you respect more? Aaron Rodgers or Garoppolo's?
Garoppolo.
What?
Wasn't he on New England? With New England?
What ring is it?
What are you
What
talking
Garoppolo
about?
ring?
On New England.
But
He didn't even play. That's my point.
Yeah, but
that's my point. He didn't even play.
But
that's
when
what you
Rodgers
respect-
been back with the ring.
Huh?
That's messed up.
That's my
Or to
point.
keep it level to level.
It's
like,
not called
No, but that's my
Garoppolo's
point.
ring.
Their rings aren't leveled. So if
that's my point. You know that. But
No, we all
if
saying
if we're going to say comparing KD, compare KD to Giannis, I get
Yeah,
it. You
yeah.
can't say the
A backup
who
to
you're
another.
playing.
no, because he's making it seem like all rings are the same.
All rings are the
The
same.
point he made was saying like all rings are the same.
Well,
I'm
he
saying
was
they're
saying
not.
2 versus 1.
1.
He said 2 versus
Talking
1.
about star.
You're
Talking
trying to
about
say
We're
2
not talking
star
about
versus
the
2
contributors. We're not talking about their contribution to the ring.
the practice
We're
players.
talking about the team
Could we
winning
call
a ring.
KD a contributor?
No, I'm saying you're
The
talking about
MVP?
Garoppolo.
Yeah, of both.
You brought up somebody people
Yeah.
didn't even know
I
was
look
on
at
the
KD
team.
as a contributor. They was already a championship team. They went 73-9
They
the
didn't
year
win
before
the-
he got
they didn't
there.
win the-
So
But they won the year before that.
So LeBron is a contributor. For
I
the,
think
with the
they all
Heat,
are.
right?
Too much now.
They all are.
I know you don't like it. I know y'all don't like the context of it.
No.
but it is.
I'm asking. I don't
Logic
know.
doesn't like
He
it.
went there to win.
We
Because
got
he
no
couldn't-
problems with it.
because
Logic
LeBron
does.
couldn't do it on
I'm
his
with
own.
you.
He went
I
to
agree.
Miami
I'm
to
just
win.
asking.
What do you mean on his own?
He couldn't do it on his own.
Hold on. Even if he had won in Cleveland, it wasn't on his own. There's no such place as
that's why they're all the same.
That's semantics.
That's why they're all the same.
Because he didn't win on his own.
They're all the
Right.
same. That's why they're all the same.
He went to Miami.
Who has ever won one ring on their own? Go.
But see, that's semantics. That's the semantics.
No,
Because when we're talking about on
a
own,
golfer, a track
You
person,
have not- you
Serena
can't answer it.
Williams,
we're talking
Venus
semantics.
Williams.
He went to join Miami because they were already a winning
Isn't
franchise.
the conversation semantics? Though? That's the whole point.
Yeah, it is.
Like, hold on. They won in 06. He went there in what, 09, 2010?
Yeah, just a couple years later.
But those years matter.
He went when
just
his
like how
contract
Steph
ended.
won and didn't win.
He'd have went early if his contract didn't end.
But you can't. You notice that? I noticed you can't answer
Semantics.
this simple question. Whoever won a ring on their own?
On your own, when I say on your own, I'm talking about you being the focal point and the guy who's carrying everything. When he was on his
Dirk
own,
didn't win one on his own.
Yes, he did.
No, he
No,
did
he
not.
didn't.
Yes, he did.
Had 11 other
You
players.
trying to
on
say
the team.
Jason Terry didn't do
I
something?
just said on your
Jason
own,
Kidd
as in
did?
you're the focal point. Not, of course, there's
Every
11 other
team
players
is
on
gonna
the
have
team.
a best player. I don't care if you're a sorry team. You got a best player, a focal
We're
point.
gonna sit here and act like we don't know what on your own means.
But now you're saying we're
That's what
acting,
he's
and
saying.
then you're
That's what I'm
saying
trying to tell you.
semantics.
Playing the
That's what
game
he's
now.
saying.
This is not a game. Breathe. No semantics. No acting. Name a player or a team where they won on their own. Jordan didn't do it.
No, he couldn't.
Kobe
do it.
did do it.
No,
Nobody has done
Giannis
it.
did it.
no, he did not.
What?
He still had
Giannis
other
ca-
players.
Please don't start naming a bunch of role players.
Oh, you
We
mean
talking
all-stars?
about- When I say
All-stars.
when I say on your own, we're
They're
talking
all
about
role
the
players.
star
Did he have any Hall of
player is
Famers?
the guy, and he carries
Yeah,
y'all
he
to
had
the
Drew
champ.
Holiday.
Hall of Famers.
He had Drew Holiday, who's a Hall of Famer.
And number 22.
Sure.
Number 22.
Giannis did not have
Number 20
Middleton, who's an all-star.
And
Shout out
Drew
to Charles.
Holiday.
And Drew
Charleston,
Holiday.
South Carolina.
And the 7-footer.
We not
And
gonna
Brook
Lopez.
Lopez.
stop.
He had
So
NBA
if
All-Stars.
Giannis wasn't on that team, would they have won without him?
No,
Oh,
because
right.
he did the same
But
thing.
Giannis could have
That's
won
not
with
the same
other players.
argument.
He could have won with other players.
Well,
It's for a fact we know
okay,
they wouldn't have
but
won without
those-
Giannis.
Those four
that
could've-
makes you the
Those
guy.
four could have won with somebody else too.
No. Who?
Yeah.
Kobe?
LeBron
What
and
if
Kobe.
they would have needed the guy?
That's
They
the
needed
whole point.
another
I think
guy to carry
Giannis
it.
was
You're
the
arguing
guy.
versus
Hence
yourself.
That's why KD couldn't win.
You're arguing
without-
versus yourself.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you kind
No,
of
I'm not.
You are.
No.
Wait,
You kinda
No,
are.
because what y'all did is y'all changed the narrative to
Blaze, in your own words, you would be like, which proves my point.
right. Because
Two things can be true. Two things can be true.
No, because what y'all did is y'all changed the narrative. Y'all changing the narrative to
You just proved
no. Because y'all trying to be slick. Y'all
just-
trying to be slick.
You just
Y'all
proved
trying to
what
change
I've been
my
saying.
words.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. It's so crazy people still stuck in Patrick Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers?
Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.